We are here at first ever ACE Championship Fight Promotion press conference, baby. I've never been to a press conference before, so this is going to be insane for me. It's very awkward in there. It's very quiet. That's why I'm not recording inside, but it's going to be amazing to see what ACE is bringing for the next one. For number 2, guys, it's going to be insane. They're paying amateurs to fight. They're actually giving press conferences, something that I haven't seen before from the UFC. Hopefully we get this energy in and we get to see it more and more and more and more and more. Yes, baby. ACE Championship is going to be insane. Boom, boom, boom.
For us as a promotion, definitely to bring a different level to amateurs, and make sure that you feel that you are the superstar that you truly deserve. So that's why we have this platform here. I don't think there's other promotions that are doing this amateur level, having a press conference. And then I just feel very honored. We only had one event, but it was a successful event. We feel that it's going to get better and better. And I just want to thank everyone here, obviously the media, the fighters, and the relatives that came to support us. It's a difficult sport that we do, so I really appreciate every single one of you. Before I continue, I just want to also get the president of ACE to come and say a word or two, and then we're going to go from there.
$1 billion, $2 billion. Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the opportunity, for your time to be here. I'm Francisco, for those who don't know me, I'm ACE president, and I just want to speak about the agenda of the year, right? So we have 6 events scheduled for this year. So we hope at November or December, we have ACE 6, right? So for the gyms and fighters get ready. We want to create a bridge between amateur and professional promotions so that they can receive the best. We are here for the fighters, we are here for the fans, and for every single person that supports us. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, that being said, what are your strengths? How do you like to fight? Or how are you going to approach the fight?
Basically, I can fight everywhere. I can fight in standing, I can go to the ground, wrestling, grappling, everything. I'm ready. But basically, I want to keep it on standing.
That's really lovely to hear. I'm Shiggy Roberts from Full Metal Podcast. I've got a question for both of you. Is this the biggest stage that you fought on? And if so, how do you feel emotionally? Does it change the game? Does the nerves change? Does anything change in your game plan from the way you prepare to the way you walk out?
We'll go to fight.
Oh, sorry, can you please repeat the question?
So, Bob, I know you've obviously fought at ACE ONE, so this is a question more aimed at Durant, but obviously as the media hypes up, obviously as the eyes are on you, does the emotions, does the value of these fights change for you in an amateur perspective leading into the pro league? So how do these fights coming in, the stage that it's set, ACE itself as a promotion, what it's saying for amateurs as a whole, how does it make you feel to be a part of that in a South African sense and in an amateur sense for MMA?
Yeah, basically that's a big, ACE is a big promotion. It's showing levels, because that's my first time that I have been in a promotion like that, like press conference and everything. You have a nice camp. They give you a stage that you can prepare yourself. So ACE is showing levels in amateur stage. So I'm just happy that I'm part of it, and I'm gonna do my maximum to show my levels.
Awesome. This is actually the biggest promotion I've been in. I'm actually super excited, and I've been training very, very hard, harder than all my other camps. So yeah.
Unfortunately, as a MMA fan, I do not know you as well. So for the MMA fans out here that don't know you, what can we expect from you? What is your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and what do you bring to the table, and why should people watch you?
I bring a lot of jiu-jitsu to the table. My MMA is pretty decent, so we'll just see. I'm quite I'm stronger than I look. Ask the guys that I roll with.
Energy that you guys are bringing. Obviously, title being on the line. This is very different from MMA, Muay Thai. The knowledge base isn't there. So, being able to put Muay Thai on a bigger scale in South Africa, what does that mean to both of you as fighters? And being able to fight for Muay Thai title?
So for me, I completely just appreciate the sport, I appreciate the culture. Everyone I've ever trained with really brings a certain humility and energy towards the table. And I find that, Muay Thai is just, it's a phenomenal sport, and being able to showcase what it can bring to the table from an entertainment perspective excites me to completely different levels. So when you said we're going to go only about 2 rounds, I can assure you it's going to be a really, really, really good fight, regardless of how many rounds it goes. And I know for a fact, technique and skill-wise, that's definitely going to showcase everything. Honestly, power is irrelevant when it comes to everything else. So yeah, that's my excitement. It's just exciting for me to be able to show what Muay Thai can bring to the table for an event.
It's about power with technique applied together with the men.
Let's go. Let's see if we can balance it, brother.
Let's see, brother. Let's go.
And I've been training very hard, harder than all my other camps. So yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so this one's for Pablo. Some athletes thrive under pressure. How do you personally handle the expectations leading up to the bout?
Sorry?
Some athletes thrive under pressure. How do you personally handle the pressure going into the fight?
I just like to train because when I'm not training, I get very excited. So when I'm about to get a fight, I just like to train and relax the more that I can, because when you have a fight schedule, so you're always stressed to think about the fight. So I'm every time trying to train.
And then for Mateus, with the fight approaching, can you give us an update on your current weight and how you expect your weight cut to go?
Actually expected that my weight is actually good. I only have a few kilos to drop. So yeah, by next week I'll be on weight.
Pour que je finisse cette histoire, j'entends beaucoup parler de lui. Il est un beau combattant. Je voulais juste voir le jour-là comment ça va se passer. Je me suis très bien préparé avec mon coach. Ça s'est vraiment bien passé.
A new aspect of my combat fighting, just standing up more instead of just going to the ground all the time.
You're curious. How do you manage personal expectations you set for yourself with this external hype that everyone else is creating for you going into the fight? How do you manage this?
With great difficulty. It is, when everyone always expects me to win, it is a lot of pressure, but I know what I'm capable of, so I'm quite excited to see what's going to happen. My MMA is pretty decent, so we'll just see. I'm stronger than I look. Ask the guys that I roll with.
Awesome.
Your opponent is watching. Unfortunately, we can't get an award from her, so maybe you can just give her a little bit of warning. We'll get a word from her after the event, see how she feels, but maybe just give her a little bit of a taste of what's coming.
I'm mainly just excited to meet you, to see what happens. I promise we'll be friends. Anything that happens in there, no hard feelings.
Been a pro now since 2011 in the UFC. I understand that the sport is very small in terms of MMA, and there's a lot of politics in MMA. But the jiu-jitsu community, I mean, they're the best in the world, honestly. From the youngest kid to a guy that is 60-something can do jiu-jitsu. It's a more realistic martial arts, I believe, in terms of self-defense, where a bigger guy can lose to a smaller person. Big-minded guy, bigger guy doesn't train as well. But jiu-jitsu is a beautiful sport. I mean, the purists understand that how jiu-jitsu can change your life. So I think jiu-jitsu itself, if you look at the UFC, it started off with jiu-jitsu players winning the fights. It's the more realistic martial art in terms of, especially females beating, let's say, a bigger guy or a male that doesn't train on, so to speak. So at the end of the day, I think jiu-jitsu is the most beautiful art that exists, and we have to have jiu-jitsu. because it's the catalyst to I believe to MMA, you know, from the ground to the feet, you know. Traditionally jiu-jitsu also had stand up as well, so I think jiu-jitsu is definitely the way to go from there. So I can't wait for this matchup. Obviously there's a bad blood in this Christmas puddings as well. But besides that, I think we can move on to the next one.